What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I want to give you guys a quick market update as Bitcoin is currently ranging, but does look like it could be on the verge of a big move. Now, in this video, I want to cover the two main scenarios that I see as a possibility for Bitcoin. One bullish case, one bearish case, and then I'll let you guys know which way I'm leaning and why I'm leaning that way. So without further ado, let's jump right into the charts. Like I said, I'm going to show you those two scenarios, and then I'm going to show you some local levels of support and resistance that I am looking for and what things I'm looking for in order to possibly enter into a trade. Let's get into it. So here we are on our Bitcoin daily chart, and I did just want to start here on the naked chart and point out some things that are pretty bullish. Now, I have been saying lately on the channel that it is pretty dangerous out there. We have a lot of mixed signals. It just seems like if the lower time frames look bearish, the higher time frames look bullish, and then the middle time frames look like they could go either way. It's a super hard market to read right now. So this is part of the reason why I wanted to get this update out to you guys, so you guys aren't completely left in the dark. Now, looking at the Bitcoin daily, I do want to start off here on the weekly chart. I know if you guys watch the channel, this is probably going to be, you guys know about this already, but we are printing that double green dot on the weekly chart. As you guys know, I am I basically have trust issues with these weekly green dots because every time we see them pop up, they don't confirm. But it would make sense to see this one confirm finally. We've already gotten like 2 or 3 fake outs. So it would make sense for this one to confirm. And if it does confirm, it could signify that we are coming to a bottom here, right? Doesn't mean it's the bottom forever, but it could be a short-term bottom. Now, that is on the bullish side, right? So you have that double green dot on the weekly. And now we do also have our green dot printing on the 6th day, which we did not have. We had it on Ethereum, but we did not have it on Bitcoin. So it's good. It's a good sign to see that starting to print here for Bitcoin now. If that confirms, that is another bullish sign. Now, when you have these longer time frames looking bullish, you want to remember, I say this all the time, you can see some dumps in the short term, but that's just low time frame noise. You want to realize that if these longer time frames confirm these bullish signals, these most likely will play out. They just might take a little bit of time. So there is another longer term bullish signal that is popping up on the charts. Now coming down to the daily, we did put in a bullish divergence here on the daily time frame. You can see that right here. If you come to this green dot and then all the way to this green dot, it's not that exaggerated of a bullish divergence, but it is there. You have your lower low on price and your higher high on your momentum waves. Boom, there you go. Bullish divergence. Already starting to see it play out a little bit. Maybe we can get a little bit of gusto out of this bullish divergence, as this one did not play. This one did not play out as well. Hopefully we can get a bigger move from this one. And I would be a little bit hopeful because you are seeing, if you connect your momentum waves here, you are making higher lows on your momentum waves as well as having your money flow come up. So that is a good sign to see this stuff all coming up at once. Now, moving down our time frames here, looking at the 12-hour VWAP starting to come down. This is where the mixed signals start to come in. Your 8-hour, your VWAP is coming down, but your money flow is coming up, right? So this is indicative, when you have your money flow coming up and your VWAP coming down, it could end up being a little bit of a ranging market for a little bit here. But now your 6-hour is really looking to print that red dot. You came down, faked out a little bit, came back above that 0 line, but now your VWAP is coming down, looking like you could print a red dot here on the 6-hour time frame pretty soon. So keep that in mind. This is a little bit more of a bearish scenario. Now, you are printing a green dot on your 4-hour. Let's go ahead and check that 15-minute money flow. There you go. This is a pretty bullish sign for the short term here. Now, not financial advice at all. This is not a trade signal, but when you have that money flow crossover, let me zoom in here. When you have the money flow crossover into the green on your 15-minute time frame, as well as your 4-hour VWAP crossing above that 0 line, and you have a green dot printing, typically this can bring price up a bit. Now, by the time this video comes out, by the time I edit it and get it uploaded, we may already see an outcome. So that is why this is not a trade signal. By the time you're seeing this, it's probably going to be already too late to enter this trade. But I do like to point this stuff out just to teach you guys. And, you know, you could have seen this coming. If we do break out, you know, you do have a little bit of an ascending triangle coming in here, and these typically do break to the upside when you have these higher lows being put in against resistance. Typically, you do break to the upside. You also have a pretty nice trigger wave, and boom, you're starting to print candles above this line. If you come to the lower time frames, you can see you are starting to break out. Maybe you come up and then retest this as support before coming back up. So, like I said, a little bit of mixed signals here, right? 6-day and the weekly look real good with the green dots. However, you do have, you know, that 6-hour red dot looking like it wants to print. So again, mixed signals here, guys. And then real quick, I do just want to check in on the DXY. As you guys know, the DXY has been breaking out recently. We are now at 107. It is continuing to pump here. I just looked at it, you know, on the morning stream just a few minutes ago, and it was at 106. We have now broken 107. So on the way back up. This is definitely not good for Bitcoin. If this continues to rip, it could mean that we are going to see a dump for Bitcoin. So keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about some local support and resistance levels that we can watch. If we get a continued little move to the upside here, based off of that 15-minute money flow crossover and the 4-hour VWAP, some strong local resistance that we do have. This resistance line right here that says short zone, right here is going to be some strong resistance, as well as you do have a local golden pocket right above that. So I would, you know, this would be the level you would want to break out of to continue higher. Probably going to see some strong resistance there. We got rejected here, came down big time, right? We came back up, tested it again. Now we're coming down again. Are we going to come up and test it one more time? Now, you guys know the more times you knock on a door, the more likely it is to open. So the more we bang up against this local golden pocket, the more likely we are to break it. And again, here on the 15-minute with that nice little trigger wave right here and that money flow crossover is indicative of possibly coming up a little bit higher. So there is your resistance above you at that short zone. This level of resistance right here is about $20,439. Right above that is your local golden pocket. The bottom of that is coming in at about 20,500. So those are your local levels of resistance above you. And then right below you, you know, your main level of local support that you are closest to right now is going to be this local golden pocket, because that is also a point of control. So it is going to be at about 19,820. This general range right here should act as some pretty strong support. And then you got a couple more levels down there. Now, guys, remember, I do share these charts in my free Discord. So definitely check the link in the description down below. Join that. It's completely free. I put TA in there, not every single day, but I'm in there a lot posting my exclusive TA with, you know, my charts with my levels. So you can click on that link and look at these charts live and watch the levels I'm watching if you're interested in that. So there is some levels to watch on Bitcoin. I'm not really going to go over Ethereum. Ethereum is looking very similar to Bitcoin for the most part right now, so I don't want to waste your time. I wanted to make this video quick and get it out to you guys as soon as possible to keep you updated as the markets move quick. Every time I make a video, we get it out and the price moves, so I have to get these out really quick. But Ethereum essentially looking the same as Bitcoin. So, guys, with all that being said, I think that's all I got for this quick market update. Like I said, I just want to keep the CandleMafia up to date on what I'm thinking about the markets, where I think things are going, and what levels I'm watching. Now, as far as trades, before I let you guys go, let's jump back in. Now, like I said, for a long position, by the time you are seeing this, it may be a little late to enter, right? And this is not financial advice or a trade signal, so you shouldn't be entering or copycat trading anyway. But, you know, that 4-hour VWAP and 15-minute money flow strategy is playing out almost perfectly here. You have the green dot with the VWAP crossover on the 4-hour, and then your 15-minute money flow is happening at the same time, and you can see we are getting a move to the upside. So this is another reason why you should get in that Discord, because I'm able to get these I'm able to get the TA out much quicker on the Discord rather than recording a video and updating you guys. So guys, like I said, mixed signals out there. Be really careful. If we do get a breakout to the upside and we get a little bit of a relief rally, I do think it is possible to in the most bullish case, come up and bearishly retest the bottom of that macro golden pocket before getting a harsh rejection down to make some lower lows. And if we do make those lower lows and we break 17K, I think we're looking closer to about 14 or 12K as the next stop. So keep that in mind. And with all that being said, guys, that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Frankie Candles out.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road.